this strategy is going to help you catch all these spikes that you see from this point all the way up to this point. You're going to be able to catch as many spikes as you can. What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today, like I said earlier, I'm going to teach you how to catch all these spikes in one strategy. We're going to be explaining the conditions that have to be met, quite simple and easy conditions that have to be met for you to be able to enter into a buy trade if you want to catch spikes on boom, and for you to be able to enter into a sell trade if you want to enter and catch spikes from crash. So this is what we're going to be looking at today and analyzing together. Please make sure you watch up until the end of this video so that you get the full understanding before you start trading. Remember, spikes are quite a sensitive type of trading, so please make sure you get the correct details and all the details, and also practice on your demo accounts first before you move on to real accounts. Right, if you're new to this platform, to this channel, I share strategies each and every day that can help you grow your accounts, so please make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post these videos and strategies, right? So that you don't miss any of the strategies here on this channel. You can also join our free Telegram channel where I post strategies, also where I post live trading sessions, where I post also my results from these strategies. So if you want to be motivated and if you also want to see how these strategies actually work, please make sure you join our Telegram community. I think it's over 7,000 traders in there right now, so be part of the big group so that you can also watch and grow with us, right? It's completely free to join. All you have to do is click the link which is in the description box below, and it will take you straight to that Telegram channel. I also posted a continuation of this strategy on my second channel, where I actually do some in-depth analysis and live trading sessions there, so also make sure to go check that out too. I've also left a link in the description box below for the second channel. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's jump into today's business. I want to first show you how to install all these indicators that you're going to be using to get spikes, right? So as usual, I will remove all these indicators, and then we will start afresh on a fresh page together, right? So we'll start afresh together. Right now I have a blank chart on boom 500. You're going to be using our 1 minute time frame. So for those that are going to wonder which time frame I'm going to use, we're going to strictly be in a 1 minute time frame, and we're going to strictly focus on getting those spikes, right? So the first indicator that we will need for this spike catching session is the moving average, right? This moving average is going to play a key role on our trend setting. Remember, we always have to trade in line with the trend. That's price action for us. And this moving average has the following properties. So there's a period of 100, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close. The color, I'll choose the color red for this one, and then I'm going to click on save, right, and done. Okay, so as you can see, we now have that red line, and as you can see also, it also shows us the trend. When it's pointing up, it means you're in an uptrend, and even the candlesticks can confirm that we're moving up, right? There's some bullish candlesticks that you see right there. Okay, the next indicator that we will need is the RSI, or the relative strength index. So let me look for the relative strength index, which is right here. And this relative strength index is going to have the following properties: a period of 14, apply to close, and levels. We need the following levels. We need level 90, level 10, level 95, level 5, and then you can also style your level by picking the color of your choice. I chose black because I have a white background, so the black levels will really show on my white background. If you have a black background, it's better you choose white or any other color which contrasts your background color, so that you are able to clearly see your chart and you don't do some guesswork. Okay, then I'm going to go back. I also need to style this RSI. I'll style it to the color of red. As you can see, you can pick any color of your choice, and then I'll click on done. And as you can see right there, I have the red RSI. I have my levels set up. Okay. The next indicator that we need to add is a moving average, and we want it to fall under our indicator window 1. So this time we're not going to click on main window, but we're going to click on indicator window 1, and then we're going to look for the moving average. So this moving average is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 100, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and then the color, you can pick any color of your choice. I'll pick blue, and then you can also increase the width of the line to make it more visible by increasing the pixels, right? So I chose the maximum pixels, which is 4 pixels, and then we're going to click on save, then done. Okay, this line is going to be of great importance when we want to place our trades. Okay, so the last indicator that we want to install is going to also go to our indicator window 1 right here, and it's going to be the Ichimoku. And the Ichimoku, and this Ichimoku is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a Tenkan Sen of 1, a Kijun Sen of 2, a span B of 52, and please make sure that there is no fill. So disable the fill, or if you have a tick on your phone, you just have to untick it, right? And then the styling, which is going to be also of importance, the Tenkan Sen should be black, the Kijun Sen, let's say let's make pink, right? And then the span should be green, the up Kumo should be brown, down Kumo should be yellow, and then we're going to click on done, right? And as you can see, we have fully installed our strategy. Now what's left is basically knowing when to buy and knowing when to sell, right? If you guys don't have a platform to trade what we're trading right now, I also left a link in the description box below where you can sign up for an account with the same broker that I'm using, so that you get the same market conditions with me. You also get quick withdrawals, a great support team, right? Good spreads. So there's a link in the description box where you can sign up, or you can just go to my Telegram channel. I usually repost the broker that I'm using so that you will be able to learn and use the same broker with me, so that there are no discrepancies that we find when you're now using this strategy. Okay, if you find these videos really informative, don't forget to click the like button to support the channel. Okay, so let's get into how to actually catch these spikes. So we're going to obviously use the example that we have right here on our charts. Right here on our charts, we said we're going to be using the 1 minute time frame, and there is what you're going to do. It's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing. It's a very easy thing to track. What you want to do is you're going to be looking at this section or your indicator window 1. You're going to be tracking this blue line right here, which is our EMA 100. The rest of the indicators that you see are coming from the Ichimoku and also the RSI, right? So you're going to be tracking this blue line right here. That's why I was saying you can increase the width of that blue line so that it's clearly visible to you. And that blue line is what is going to be giving you signals. This blue and the red line are going to be giving you signals. So what are you going to do now? Let's say you want to enter a buy trade, or let's look at the scenario that we are actually looking at right now, which is a buy, where we see all these spikes, all this movement, right? What happened? How could you have caught all those spikes? The first thing is you're going to go to your indicator window 1. You're going to look for this blue line. This blue line moves up and down depending on how the market is moving, right? So here it was moving down, approaching our level 10 here, the bottom level. And that means that you should start looking for buy trades, right? What's going to happen is it's going to cross the cloud for the Ichimoku. And as you can see, it will appear to be to start breaking, right? Let me just increase the zoom level So let's see what I'm talking about. It appears to start breaking right here, right? Sort of like breaking and breaking, right? The moment it completely passes through the Ichimoku cloud, which is this point, and it becomes solid again, you're going to enter into a buy trade. So right here is where you're going to enter into a buy trade. Let me just highlight the spot. Right here, anywhere around here is where you're going to enter into a buy trade. Why? Because it's no longer dotted, like it's no longer broken. It's no longer a broken line. When it passes through the Ichimoku cloud, that yellow cloud is going to break, right? But the moment it becomes solid again, you're going to press your buy trade. So let me just highlight the point at which you would have exactly placed your buy trade, which is here, which is this point, right? So here would be your buy trade, something like that. And can you see what happened to the market? It pushed all the way up to the, I think, 2 candlesticks next, and then the spike came. Can you see how powerful it was? Okay, maybe let me explain again on another example. Remember, we're just catching spikes, and this always happens. This always happens. This always happens. We said you're going to be tracking your blue line. Track your blue line. When it starts to approach level 10 and it passes through the cloud, it passes through the cloud and it breaks, right? Can you see it looks break? The blue line looks broken, right? And then it becomes solid again. That's when you enter into a buy trade. So anyway, around this point, this whole point, you would have entered the buy, and as you can see, all the spikes came along with it, right? So when it passes through the yellow line, right here again, we have a nice example. It looks broken when it was passing through the cloud. Right here, it became solid again, right? Which means that you're going to take your trade anywhere within this region. And can you see what followed? A huge spike. So even if you had entered at this point a little bit earlier, right, you would have still made good profits. Okay, same thing happened right here. Is a nice example. It was in the cloud all along. So all you have to do was to wait until the cloud or the line becomes solid again. Can you see that it looks like it's broken? It looks like a dotted line, right? But the moment it becomes solid again, you're going to enter into a buy trade. So let's say you are the West trader, right? You enter here. Let's just say you're the West trader, you enter here. All you have to do, maybe you are early, right? Because remember, I said the moment it becomes solid, of which it became solid around this point. Around this point, right? So let's say you're the West trader, you entered way earlier. Can you see we were just supposed to hold how many minutes? The first spike wasn't going to make you profitable, but the series of the next are going to be very profitable. Can you see that? Even if you were too early in the market, that's if you are the West trader. But I know you guys are learning from this channel. You're watching all the videos that I post here on this channel. So you're not the West trader. You're actually going to get some good entries from this. So this is how we actually trade boom on this strategy. We can even take a look at crash, and you find out that it's pretty much the same. It's just that we're going to be looking at the opposite side this time. This time we are going to be looking for the brown cloud. This brown cloud, the blue line, if it's in a brown cloud and it's broken, the moment it becomes solid, you're going to enter, right? So there's so many examples that we can take a look at. The moment the brown cloud ends and it becomes solid somewhere around here, you would enter and you would have gotten the first spike. But if you had missed this, even if you had missed this first spike, there were more spikes to follow, right? There were more spikes to follow. So I really tried this strategy on Boom 500, and I would really appreciate if you guys used it on Boom 500, right? I would really appreciate if you guys used it. So the moment your blue line breaks the cloud, then you're good to go. The moment the blue line breaks the cloud or comes out of the cloud, then you're good to go. Can you see this trade? The blue line was in our brown, it became solid, and it sold all the way down, right? And then on the zoom level, you can basically use the second smallest zoom level as usual. Just use the second smallest zoom level and you're good to go. Second smallest zoom level is good. Second smallest zoom level is good. Here we had a nice entry. A blue line was broken here and became solid around here. So we're supposed to sell for anywhere from this point, and can you see you sold all the way down. So once you have gotten an entry, don't exit until that entry becomes profitable, because it's going to become profitable. Sometimes the market maker tries to push you out of the market, but you just have to hold and stay strong to your trade. Always follow your trading principles. Don't change your principles, right? I'm not saying you should hold until you blow out account. No. If you should have your own principles. You should have your own stop loss, and you should have your own settings where it tells you how much you are willing to lose per trade. So just make sure you have that in mind also before committing a lot. So that will be all for this strategy. Go and check out my second channel for the in-depth analysis on a strategy that I was also teaching. Until next time.